children. They don't give a damn, man.
Or it's not like that movie that series on Netflix. I think it's called Between.
Yeah.
When you of a certain age, you ain't gonna instantly die.
22 and 90.
You know, it don't work like that. The Most High, whoever's within this place, man, don't you think there's gonna be a lot of kids dying on the destruction of America, man? Okay, wicked people. Okay, go ahead.
And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
And today's Babylon is America, of course, but the land of Babylon is Iran. But they ain't talking about Iran, okay? Go ahead.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt there from generation to generation.
And that land that's talking about should never be inhabited is talking about America, because clearly if Babylon is today's Iran, somebody's inhabiting that land. Okay, so that makes that prophecy not true, or it gotta be something else. And guess what? It is something else. And the daughter of Babylon is America. Why do we say that? Because you could go to Psalms, I believe the 149, and it tells you that he called Edom the daughter of Babylon. If somebody can get that for me, y'all on your way to get it? The daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. I don't know if it's 147 or 149.
Race it.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Psalms 137 and 7. Yeah. Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof.
Yeah, race it is basically erase them, okay? That's what the other nations were saying, man. Specifically Edom, okay? And that's the spirit that Esau has. No matter what beef we have with anybody, that's why they let, that gang violence happen. Only time that they really crack down on it is when that gang violence spread into their neighborhoods, man. Into the suburbs, okay? That's when they really gonna come down on Nico Jenkins. Because there's plenty of Negroes that get shot up and jacked like that all the time, man. I done got robbed before, man. They ain't doing him like Nico. They ain't put out no manhunt, especially if you do something to a police officer, which shows, respect the persons in this society, man. If you do a crime on a police officer, they're gonna find you, man. That shows that the level of competence, man. All right. You have somebody get shot, you can't find Tupac killer, so to speak, but let somebody kill a police officer, they're gonna make a nigga up, man. They're gonna find somebody, okay?
When that cop got shot in Chicago in that park, they started closing stuff down, telling people not to come out their homes. They was just wanting to go door to door and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because like the brother said, you killed one of theirs. So now they gonna get their justice, whether it's, by the right person or the wrong person. Somebody gonna pay for it.
Yeah, like Dorner. When he shot that cop, they shot some Hispanics up just because it resembled the truck, man. Okay? Basically, they're gonna get this guy, man. Okay? You hunt this dude down. I believe within 2 weeks, or I don't know if it's 2 weeks or a couple of days. I don't remember the situation in general as far as the time length of it, but it happened fast, man. He did it. He disappeared. It was on a manhunt. The next thing you know, they found him in a cabin, and they lit that cabin up. And then the cabin's like way north California. You know what I'm saying? How do you find this dude, man? Y'all went through all y'all resources, man. Satellite, all kind of images you could have been doing, man.
Secret snitching, all this. Verse 8. daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Yeah, so it says Edom, say race it, race it. You know what I'm saying? Then it correlates them with the daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Okay, so when we say that America's Babylon, that's why we say that. You know, if you want to get technical, it's the daughter of Babylon. Okay? Why is that? Because they took all on the Babylonian customs, man. Okay? Specifically the gods, you know, Dagon with the Catholic Church, things like that. With the that Hamitic nature, you know.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Yep. So let's go back to. That should be into that. This can go on and on.
There's a part about how what's America's gonna look like after it's destroyed.
Yeah, I want that easy.
This is Ezekiel 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal.
Gog and Magog in today's time is considered Russia. Okay? And the Most High says set thy face against it. Okay? Go ahead.
And prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
Yeah, Gog is today's Russia, and the Most High putting the hooks back into his jaws. Of course, it's talking about going back to the old days of USSR, and that's talking about that hate America type of spirit, man. Russia uniting, because they basically, after that war, they split them up, man, and broke Russia down. Okay, united we stand, divided we fall type of concept, okay? But what's going on now is that Russia, how they're putting hooks into the Russia's jaws, or how the Most High is doing it, is having America mess with all of Russia's interests. You know, going to Syria, Iran, the Ukraine, okay? This all that with dealing with the oil, messing with China, okay? All these things are messing with the Russian economy, which is that basically that's their interest.
Sanctions.
Yep, the sanctions. When you try to come and when they try to come together and do their own thing in America, mess with one of the countries and mess all that up. You know, all them countries are mad behind that, especially the one that called the meeting. You know, and America is basically you didn't mess with the. Of course, you mess with the wrong country, but you're doing too much, man. Okay, and they're forced into this situation, actually, man, because I'm pretty sure America is trying to not really have to go through all this to get all of the land's resources, but it's getting to the point I'm pretty sure eventually they say we're gonna have to go at Russia's head, man. We got to catch them while they're weak or do something. But guess what? All these old school tactics ain't working no more. That media propaganda through the internet, that's the internet shutting that down. That's why y'all trying to come out and say you can't believe everything on the internet. You can't believe everything in books either, man. Okay? Just because it takes longer for it to get on the internet doesn't justify it. I mean, just because it takes longer to get in the book doesn't mean it's justified, man.
A whole category called fiction.
Yeah. You know, just because it say nonfiction doesn't mean it's nonfiction.
Right.
You know?
Christopher Columbus discovered America in so-called nonfiction.
Yeah, we learned that in elementary school, man. Elementary school. That Christopher Columbus discovered America, man. He didn't even touch America. Not only did he not discover it, but he never put his foot on American soil, man. Okay? But you gotta read these books, and they published it. They sanctioned that. They copyrighted. They stamped it. They read it. Okay. But that's all that Edomite agenda, man. That media. That was in media back in the day. Okay. Go ahead.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them holding swords.
Yup. Russia's army, because they're gonna. What you say?
All of them handling swords.
Yeah, that's their army, man. So basically, you're gonna have mercenaries. You're gonna have the Armageddon, which is basically the battle in Saudi Arabia, man. From Syria to Saudi Arabia. The valley of Yehoshaphat, or the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay. That's the last on-foot battle that's gonna happen. You're gonna have the thermonuclear battle, but then you're gonna have the battle that's gonna happen on foot, and that's gonna be in the between the Red Sea and the was it the Persian Gulf?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf, man. Okay. That's why a lot of heat going on in Saudi Arabia now, dealing with Yemen, man. Okay, and America dropping bombs on Saudi Arabia. They still dropping bombs on Afghanistan. I always say that, man. Okay, go ahead.
Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company, that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword.